Good morning, everybody, and welcome to September and 5 Minutes with Seany. Here is your host, Mr. Sean Entin.
Hey, Jerry, how are you, pal? September 1st, start of a new month, a new beginning again. And this morning's conversation is with a friend of mine, Leroux Redman. He's actually a coach revolving around food and nutrition and diet. And the guy's just an amazing man. But what happened to him a couple months ago is going to be shocking. His father, one of his best friends, suffered a stroke, but they were able to catch it in time. And we're going to have him on the show, kind of talk about what he went through, what his dad went through, and just kind of learn about the symptoms of a stroke, and then how he's helping them right now. Hey, Leroux, welcome to join us. Thank you for joining 5 Minutes with Seany.
Thanks, Sean. I appreciate it. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. So let's take a step back. Kind of share with us who you are, what you do, and then lead into your dad's story, if possible.
Okay. Appreciate that. So, as you said, I'm a natural nutrition coach. I have taught natural nutrition for the last 23 years. And been a personal trainer, bodybuilder, used to own a fitness center here in Montana where I live. And so just a total passion about fitness and love for health and helping people. So that's kind of the quick story.
Right. So tell me, you get the call a couple months back, right? And your dad, your good friend, suffers a stroke. What happened? And they caught it in time. Maybe you can share with us a little bit about that.
For sure. So, well, it was literally almost a month ago. A month and a week ago, I think, is when it happened. It was a Sunday night, and my sister calls me about 10:30 at night, which is unusual, right? So I pick up the phone, and she just says, "Hey, Dad just had a stroke," and it's kind of tough, right? I mean, holy smokes! And all these things start going through my mind. Where's he at? What's going on? So make a few phone calls, find out, because she didn't even know. Like, she knew the hospital, but didn't even know the right one. And so, there's a lot of stuff going through your head, and from perspective, and I told you this the other earlier. My grandmother had a stroke when I was a young child, and she was paralyzed. Couldn't talk, lost paralysis on one whole half of her body, and that perspective, watching her raised in a wheelchair and all that, and then passing away many years later.
Right. Yeah, no, I get all that. So basically, your dad was caught in time. So let me just kind of share this conversation with people. So
for sure,
what happened was, we look for, it stands for FAST. And symptoms of the stroke, they look at the face. The face will start to droop. The arm will go numb, or you're gonna lose use of the arm, and your speech becomes all slurry. And the T in the FAST stands for timing. So basically, your father was able to get what's called the clot buster and get a shot. You have 3.5 hours to get the shot. He got the shot, but then you being in Wyoming, in Montana, right?
Yep, I'm in Montana.
You probably feel helpless. You feel sad. What can I do? I'm hours away. Here's my poor dad laid up in the hospital. So now that he got the shot, and you start talking to him, you being a nutritionist, you being this well-sounded man, what do you begin to do with him? And how do you help him to recover?
We had been discussing some of this stuff prior to, and obviously I hop on a plane, I fly to California, I'm there the next morning, and everything's rolling through my brain. Where's my dad going to be at? What's going to be going on? Of course, I've been researching insulin resistance and other medical things and understanding where a ketogenic diet, which is kind of my specialty, comes in and helps people. And it's all rolling through my mind. But what have I got when I go to see my dad? Fortunately, they got in the TPA, within that timeline. He had 2 occlusions in his brain and an ischemic stroke, but there wasn't any residual stuff. When I arrived Monday, he was like 90%.
Wow,
moving,
very
talking,
lucky.
I'm just going, well, thank you, God.
Right, of course.
It's like, this is so real. So the next step is, what caused all this, right? And so we back it up and we go back to eating habits, which is what I teach. But not everybody listens, right? You don't always listen to your brother, your sister, your cousin.
Right. Hey, Leroux, you mentioned the ketogenic diet. Let's go back into ketosis, because I've been hearing about this a lot from my partner, Evan Britton, and Julie Wilson, who is my herbalist with my company, Beach Organics. And then now I'm starting to do this myself. But what does ketosis and ketones actually do for the brain?
Okay,
it doesn't matter if you don't have a brain injury, you have CTE, you have a stroke. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. So ketones, or I got the shirt on, right? Got ketones.
I love that. Life. There you go.
A state of ketosis is where your body is converting fat to produce ketones. It is our ultimate energy source. We have glucose and ketones. Very simplistically. And when you're in a state of ketosis, like your brain is opened up, there are parts of your brain that only ketones can access. And
wow.
It opens up your brain. And so there are hundreds of studies now talking about being in a state of ketosis and having a brain injury or having a stroke, contusions, the mental clarity, the awareness. And so when you're in a state of ketosis, there's less damage. They're noticing less damage, as well as after something like that happens, we can access the brain with ketones.
Wow.
Now, the thing is, you asked about ketogenic diet.
Right.
That is where you have to cut out carbohydrates, or at least lower them to about 20 to 30 grams a day for a 5 to 10 day period to go into a state of ketosis nutritionally.
Well, okay. And now this it's not difficult, is it? I mean, I've been hearing about this for a while. There's ways to do that.
Well, to go into it nutritionally, like I said, it's 5 to 10 days, right? Where there are what they call exogenous ketones, where you can actually literally drink pure ketones, have them in your body, and go into a state of therapeutic ketosis within less than an hour.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So there's science that's emerged that is just, it's mind blowing. Literally.
God, okay.
Physically.
So I know. Hey, Leroux. I know we're gonna wrap this up, but how's your dad doing now? It sounds like
he is absolutely phenomenal. In fact, if you guys want, I can attach the live. So Dad had a stroke on Sunday. He was released on Wednesday, and we were riding horses Thursday afternoon.
I'm gonna cry. That's
beautiful. I know. I cry in that video.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
That's amazing. So hey, Leroux, I think we're up for time, but I'd love to have you on again on one of my Sunday night shows where we get a longer episode. You can talk to all my community about ketosis. But I'd love to meet your dad. I know he's close to me. Maybe we can have him on the show. Yeah. But hey, this is gonna happen to anyone out there. And I just want to thank you so much for giving me your time in Montana. Sure. And this is 5 Minutes with Seany. And everybody can check out the blog at SeanyEntin.com. And Leroux, thank you so much. God bless you, brother.
Absolutely. I'm here to help people. If what I say right now changes one person's life, that's all that matters to me.
Thank you. Thank
you.
And
I'm just jumping in here because I've got Leroux's website up on the screen, so you can follow him there and also be in the introduction. And Leroux, just thank you for what you've maybe opened a new chapter for some people with this idea of what it can do for folks. So thank you for introducing us to that idea, and we'll follow up with you again another time. So thanks a lot, and have a good day, all of you.
Thank you, Jerry.
Thanks,
God bless.
Leroux. Thanks, buddy.